Hey guys, I hope you're all having great days today, and thank you for coming and taking the time out of your day to come and watch my latest video. This is me playing my Dustblade. I am fighting in an attack TW for the faction Vicious versus CRUSH on Tideswell server. Now it's been a long time actually since I've really played my Dustblade on any sort of level that doesn't just involve logging it on and checking it in and logging off. So I have actually forgotten what most of my skills do. You'll see me make a mess out of playing DB and playing in a shameful nab way, you know, throughout this entire video, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. I certainly had lots of fun despite being a little bit frustrated that I had no idea what I was doing. So yeah, something else, you know, I'm trying something new today. I'm watching this footage right now as I talk to you. I thought I'd give this a go, instead of, you know, pre-recorded commentary. I haven't really been, I know you guys like my Nation War video reactions and stuff like that. I haven't really been doing a lot of that lately in organised PvP settings with stuff like TW and SVS because, well, started off really in Arkham. We were all crammed in one room, and it would have been extremely rude for me to be shouting, especially because I'm not actually that conscious of when I'm doing the push to talk thing. A lot of the time I'll say something and I'll have forgotten to press push to talk, or I'll say something to myself and I'm holding that finger down on that push to talk button. It's a little thing about me. But anyway, when everyone's crammed in one TW room together, I try to control myself and not scream down everyone's eardrums so that people actually know what they're doing. So yeah, had a really fun TW this evening. Here we are back in our base after being outside Crush's base because they were all in our base. Not sure what happened here. As you see, our towers are already all gone a few minutes into TW. I believe that some kind of mistake was made. To be honest, to me, it doesn't really matter that much. It's already happened. I can't really go back into the past and change it, and neither can anyone else. So whatever happened, let's learn from it and carry on. So here I am. I got really excited after I cleared out base and I went off looking for blood. Because, yeah, I got a little, get excited every now and then, you know. So I found Buff Youth here on his own, and I thought, yeah, you know, I'm calling for my squad. I'm like, you guys should come here, you know. And then I was like, I see Vash come up, and I'm like, I've got to do this, man. I'm going to take out these two rank 9 toons with my puny DB. And yeah, didn't go so well for me, really. And to be honest, I knew that was going to happen, but I had to try, you know. I had to try. So heading back out again. Little clueless old defenceless squishy me. I'm going in for Eclod, quite a ambitious target for me, but I'm hoping with the power of AA that we can take him down. And I'm starting to lose faith at this point, running away, and I get taken down by a Sin. So I see an archer and I'm instantly taken over by hate, which I regret very quickly when I get reeled in by a BM. It absolutely makes me wet myself with fear. I run away all the way back to the back lines to rebuff to try and, you know, hoping that makes me feel better and brave if I buff myself with buffs that I already have. But there you go, it worked. I go in for a Mystic, and I die a horrible death by Stormbringer Vortex and debuffs. That Stormbringer ulti is nasty stuff, man. You don't want to get caught in that, and the range is so big. So here I am, and I wanted to go and get skulls, you know, because archers, KOS, so rude. But I was warned off by some pretty big damage. I ran back, I am scared, and I am hiding. And then I see Black Bolt. Now here's a guy that really kind of got under my skin a bit in this TW. He's always there. And obviously he's a much bigger and badder DB than me, so I never really stood a chance whenever he was on me. I was just CC dead, you know. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that feeling at times. And there I am, bravely trying to take down Eclod alone. Didn't work, of course. This is me we're on about. Just, you know, probably providing him with a minor annoyance. But you know what? I'm going to take that. That's a victory for me. So, doing the old rebuff I am. Actually, I really hate the silence when you go back to base, actually. You just stand there for ages waiting to buff, and if you got a really impatient squad, most of your squad has run off by the time that, you know, you're able to buff them. And you're lucky, to be honest, sometimes if they buff you. Anyway, so I'm heading out, and I see Vash, and I remember about Vash when I used to be in Crush, and I used to TW to him, and I'd be hearing him on Vent. I remember he used to love it when people would CC him and take his chi. I highly advise or recommend, if you ever see Vash, CC him and take his chi. He has so much fun when you do that, I promise you. He'll appreciate it no end. So here I see a good friend of mine, Skinny Lee, and I'm like, yeah, you know, what's better in a TW than to find your friends and annoy them? I see someone going for him, and I'm like, I want in on that action, but sadly he got away. Next time, Skinny Lee, next time. You've beaten some of my ults up savagely in Crush TWs in the past. So yeah, here I am. I can't quite pick whether I want to go for the Psychic or Eclod. Decide Eclod's probably a better target, even though he's IG'd. That was a bit silly. And I'm also trying to be cautious of that nasty archer over there called Skulls. Nasty archer you are, Skulls. You're nasty. I mean, sorry. I mean it in the best possible way, but you're an archer, so, you know. Anyways, I've finally remembered my skill that turns me into Reaper form, and then Skinny Lee just suicide kills me. Wow, and then my wife is there laughing at me like, ah, I saw that. Thanks, guys. So yeah, now Buff comes down, he comes and says hey to us, but he's too busy. You can see here, he's too busy to stop and chat to us. He's ignoring all of our requests, you know, to be stunned or slowed down. He's like, hey guys, no, I'm really sorry. I've got a job to do. I'm pulling my kata, and off he runs as I get slaughtered mercilessly by Vash. Probably because, you know, I didn't CC him enough this TW, and he felt a bit upset and offended that I didn't CC him so much because he really loves it. So here I am. You know, I listened to his request and I went in for a little bit more CC, but I failed a bit miserably there. Got a little bit wrecked. Not that that's unusual for me. And then I decided to run away from a DB into the whole of the rest of Crush. I kind of thought that the rest of my faction was out here, but no. I came out and realised that it was just me. And then here we go. Pretty sure it's Black Bolt again on me. Yeah, you were killed by Black Bolt. Died a lot in this TW, died a lot, especially because I was so clueless. It took me a while to think what the hell I was doing in any situation. Some of it was just purely random, like I just invoked myself, and then I'm just going to stand away from everyone else, waiting for my invoke to wear off before I run in. You know, actually that might have been a good time to go in and throw some AoE CC down, but I didn't have a lot of chi. It's something I find about my DB, Demon. I love that settling ripple. The main reason why I'm a Demon DB, but trying to get the chi. It's tough. So I eventually remembered I can take Vortex, had a great time here. I'm like, yeah, pull everyone in. You know, I'm hoping to be as annoying as possible, keep that pressure up on Crush. And they killed me. It's happened a lot. You know, I just resigned myself in the end to the idea of running up and trying to be as annoying as possible before I died. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, especially when you're not so tanky. It's pretty much all you can do. Anyway, our squad leader just drops us a note to say that there's a party out on one of the side lanes and that we're all invited, so we all head on over there, you know, we bring some beers and stuff, and we have a good time. You know, we're having a big old dance where we try and kill each other, you know, that kind of party. And I mean, I'm having fun. I can't complain. I'm having fun, but all the time I'm out here, I'm a little bit concerned about what might be going back at base, because I don't see any catters, you know. But whatever, you know, it's fun for me, so I just carry on hitting people, not doing a whole lot of damage, losing faith in my ability to play any tune of any kind. And then we finally get the call back to say, you know what, actually, the party in the base is much better. So, you know, we pull out that really long teleport back to base. I should have probably just ran back. And we gotta go and we gotta try and kick them out, because, I mean, the base is where we party. They shouldn't be partying here. This is just our party zone. So we trying to kick them out, and of course I'm getting destroyed because that's my number one occupation, alongside being nab and loud. Yeah, Crush has defeated us. But it was a good fight, you know, so I've got to ask you, was it really a loss if you went out and you had fun? Because, honestly, in this game, that's all I want to do. And I go out and I see so many people who just don't care about having fun anymore. And actually, it kind of blows my mind. Like, why do you want to play this game if you don't want to have fun? But that's another conversation for another day. I just want to say massive thank you again to Crush for coming, for showing, giving us a real good fight. I had a great time. Thank you for Vicious for allowing me into your faction to fight alongside you guys. Had a great laugh. It was a great fight. And most importantly, it was fun. So thank you guys for watching my video. I appreciate it so much. Now go out there and have a wonderful day and keep smiling.